multiplayer melee medieval game called Mordhau is now available. It feels like a mix of a mount and blade warband, for honor, and chivalry the medieval warfare. The game launched with a few server problems, so the developers had no choice but to cut down the matches to 48 players until it get fixed. So aside from the multiplayer mode, the game also has a co-op horde mode, which allows players to play with friends or bots online for practice. Mordhau is available on Steam for 21.49 euro and $26.99. A Dark Room, which is a text-based RPG, was removed from the Nintendo Switch eShop after its developer, Amur Rajan, posted that he left the code editor in the game that can create apps. Rajan said in his post that all players would need to do is connect a USB keyboard and press the title key, which will bring them to the Ruby programming language, making every consumer bot switch into a Ruby machine. He even asked the people to share the information, and Rajan deeply regrets how everything is blown out. Thanks to the new update for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch, players can now enjoy the game in first-person view. The game's VR mode had been previously made available so that the players are able to enjoy the magnificent views of the game and will then revert back to the normal third-person view. It had only been just a matter of time that someone has able to take the first-person functionality to a whole new different level. This new mod will come with the 3 modes. Stardew Valley will be getting an update 1.4, and this will be a multiplayer update which will come with some quality of life features, one of which is getting to keep your own cash instead of having your currency being pulled together between each player in the multiplayer mode. Also, if you died in the game and dropped the items in your inventory, you can ask the guy who runs the Adventurers Guild to retrieve them and just pay his fee. So no announcement yet as to when this update will launch. It seems like Fortnite Season 9 is getting closer as some new world events can be connected to this. One world event that is connected to the mysterious ruins is the activation of the volcano when the fourth ruin had been placed in its slot in the vault underneath Luth Lake. The volcano started to emit smoke, which was actually confused as a tornado. As with the past seasons of the game, all these are surely signaling the coming of the game's 9th season. We will know more soon. Over Overwatch League had been hosted outside the Blizzard Arena in Burbank, California for the first time ever. The event happened in the Allen Event Center thanks to Dallas Fuel. The event had been a hit, having all 4,500 tickets sold out just a day with a lot of sponsorship activations. The tickets range from $35 to $145. This new stop actually displays the power of the game's geolocation and would probably have more home matches available at a sooner date. Dota 2000 gets its final patch for the season, and the game had been steadily increasing over the past few months, gaining more than 8 million subscribers on Steam Workshop. The new patch adds two familiar faces to the game, and the first one is the Troll Priest called the Duzzle, who had the Priest bonus. The other familiar face is Lu, which is a legendary unit, meaning Lu doesn't have any claws and acts like a wild card. The complete patch notes can be seen in the game's official site. Slightly Mad Studios, the developer of Project Cars, were not able to secure the trademark for Madbox. So Madbox, they claim, would be the most powerful console ever built, having 4K capabilities and is a VR compatible. Slightly Mad Studios filed for the Madbox trademark on January 3 with the European Union Intellectual Property Office, or EU IPO. However, they were stopped by a French studio of the same name, Madbox. The French studio said that there could be a confusion between the two. The Clash Royale League in West Region has been announced. The teams include Immortals, Complexity Gaming, Tribe Gaming, and NRG Esports, coming from last season's North American region. And back from the last year's European region are Team Queso, SK Gaming, Team Liquid, Digenitas of Fnatic, Misfits. The last two comes from the Latin American region, Cream Esports and Pain Gaming. These 12 teams will fight for $1 million prize pool, which will be held in the spring and fall seasons. Fortnite still has one more update coming before Season 8 finally wraps up. The developers were not able to make any announcement as of yet, but we are able to get an early look at a possible item to be launched. An image had been posted in Fortnite's in-game newsfeed showing an item called the Shadow Bomb. This has been listed as coming soon, which we assume to be arriving as a part of the week's update. The item description reads as a stealth and utility make for a surprise. Minecraft studio Mojang promised to donate $100,000 if their newest map called the Traveling Trader has been downloaded 100,000 times. And lo and behold, the downloads were able to reach that in just one day. The $100,000 donation will go to charity Water, a non-profit organization that works hard to make drinking water safe and accessible to developing countries. Mojang shares that the $100,000 donation will be able to help an estimate of 3,300 people. Today's feature deal is the Hard Reset Redux, an action-adventure genre game. It is currently available at the best price of 55 cents euro, while on Steam it retails at the price of 19 euro 99 cents. Get this game today through our trusted store and save up to 97% off on your City purchase. To get this deal and more of our feature deals, simply type in !deal on the stream chat, head over to Allkeyshop.com and compare City prices and save more.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4's third major DLC update, that's Spectre Rising, which is now available on PlayStation 4. It will be available for PC and Xbox One at late date, and update brings some changes to game's blackout mode. The new specialist Spectre blew up the Hydro Dam, flooding the areas in map, and this means that players will have opportunities to fight underwater like in Turbine and Rivertown. This also means players can ride speedboats that can be found that's all over the map.
Spectre reporting. Contract complete.
The new Necromancer class will be joining the Elder Scrolls Online once its Elsewhere expansion launches on June 4th. The new trailer featuring the Necromancer shows his abilities and lore, and Necromancers have the power to cast spells, bind souls into service, and use lesser Daedric spirits to reanimate corpses. Their powers will put them in interesting situations in game, as necromancy is not accepted in Tame Relic society. Bringing the dead back will scare NPCs and even guards, so it would pose an advantage too. Marvel fans rejoice as there's a new Marvel skin in Fortnite, and the new Star-Lord outfit will now be available in-game. The skin is based on Chris Pratt's appearance as the superhero from Guardians of the Galaxy. The outfit, as well as other related black back bling, are sold together as a bundle and cost 1,500 V-Bucks, and also available are the Dance of emote that cost 500 V-Bucks. The Guardian Axe for 500 V-Bucks, and Milano Glider, that's for 1,200 V-Bucks. Rare has 43 new achievements for players on Sea of Thieves, and these are part of game's anniversary update that rolled out April 30th. These achievements are grouped according to activity type, which are the Hunter's Call, Tall Tales, Shores of Gold, and the Arena. Achievements includes cooking food in campfire at night, eating at least a piece of every kind of fruit, completing tall tales, informing crews, and playing instruments in the arena. Completing achievements will grant game scores.
No words.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4's Operation Spectre Rising has officially launched, and it comes with a new specialist called Spectre. Spectre is actually a returnee, a brandishes a sword, and his agility makes him one of the specialists to look out to. He can roll and get up close to his opponents and slash them. Spectre Rising also brings the return of Prop Hunt, 3 new maps, a new LMG, and also a new male weapon.
Says they're going left. Lights out. Seraph liquidated. Providing cover. Launching hop.
Stardew Valley creator Eric Concord Ape Baron announced on Twitter that he's working on game's next update. That's update 1.4. According to Concerned Ape, this update is a big one and it includes a new farm map called Four Corners as well as separate bank accounts for players in multiplayer. Update 1.4 will head first on PC and will also come to consoles at the later date. Concerned Ape has not mentioned a release date at this time for PC though. A new patch for Dota Auto Chess dropped on Monday and it brought 2 familiar Dota characters to game, that's Io and Dazzle. Io comes to Dota Auto Chess as a legendary unit with no class and it has one of the most powerful abilities in game and acts as a wild card. Dazzle on the other hand is a troll priest and he comes with priest bonus which is exclusive to him and shields career for 20% damage when on the shield or when on the field. And we also have abilities called Shallow Grave that prevents an ally chest piece from dying. That's for 4 seconds. Anno 1800 is now the fastest selling entry in Anno series, and according to Ubisoft, Anno 1800 reached this milestone despite it being Epic Game Store exclusive. The game has sold 4 times as many copies as Anno 2205 in just its first week, and Ubisoft also shared other stats from game, like almost 7 billion citizens have reached by players, more than 10 million ships built, over 1 billion greenfields built, and much more. The first public test for Halo the Master Chief Collection has been delayed, and Halo Community Director Brian Harrard has confirmed the news. And he said that they know how much players are anticipating it, however, it is a really complicated project, and they all agree that quality trumps everything else, and they need to bring MCC to PC at the bar Halo fans and PC players expect and demand. As of this report, a new date for public tests has not been announced. A new zombie shooter is coming to town, heading to Steam Early Access on May 2nd. The game is called Pandemic Express Zombie Escape, and the game can support up to 30 players who will make their way to a waiting train to escape the zombies. One of those players have already been infected, and that player's goal is to also infect other players. The humans will have to look for gear and work with other humans to eradicate the zombies. The first paid third-party DLC for Arma 3 is now available, and this DLC is called Global Mobilization, World War Germany, and it features a 10-mission single-player campaign, 17 multiplayer scenarios, and over 40 new vehicles. It is also set in Germany in 1980s, and the DLC's campaign centers on battle over the inner German border. It also features armies from East and West Germany, as well as troops from Denmark. Down to our featured deal, which is Bulletin Storm Full Clip Edition, an action-adventure genre game, and it's currently available at the best price of €5.44, while in Steam price it is at €36.99. Get this game through our trusted store and save 84% on your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deal, type !deal in the stream chat now. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and for you guys to save more.